I'll say a handful. There's a handful of people, like one hand, that I actually consider good 2K players in this league. I don't get the Brandon hate.
Yeah.
People saying he got better vision than Brandon. Brandon's
Are you talking about Orlando?
Yes.
I mean, all the games we played, we never thought, hey, let's move Brandon off of guard.
I'm gonna say Chris, man. He do talk a lot. A lot. Yo, he's gone, bro. Rest in peace.
Oh, he died? To another episode of ZBL Real Talk with two of the YNs of the league, the bad boys. Two people from the Miami Hurricanes. I got TJ and Cody with me, man. How y'all feeling?
Good, man. Good, man.
All right, we ain't gonna do too much talking. People know y'all. Let's get straight into it. So, for the people who don't know y'all, I guess for the new people in the league,
you just said people know us though.
Not everybody. All right, not everybody know y'all. All right, yo.
All right, my bad.
90% of the league know y'all. But for anybody watching outside the league or whatever, anybody stumble across this video, how did y'all first get into like 2K?
I'll go first. So how I got into 2K was some of my classmates wanted me to start playing with them. So I bought the game. Yeah, I started playing guard at first. That's the original position I started out on. And I've been playing. Then later down the line, start playing with TJ, and that's when I start transitioning to other positions.
Okay.
Me. So I was a little Fortnite warrior.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I met Terrence and all them. And yo, I'm a little nervous, yo. Hold on. My bad. So I started playing with them, and it was on 2K19, and started playing with Terrence. Terrence, Cody, and a couple other people we used to run with. I had like a slash and build, Jungle's Pooh, and then 2K20 I made later 2K19 made a stretch. I just started running with them, and that's kind of what got me into it, was running Fortnite with them, and then start playing 2K after that.
So y'all met each other on Fortnite, you said?
Nah, me and TJ
I've
been knew each other since we was kids. But
okay.
We didn't start playing the games about 2019.
Yeah, I met Terrence. I met Terrence through Fortnite, like peak Fortnite.
Okay. All right, bet. So when did y'all both realize y'all kind of want like casuals anymore? Y'all wanted to like start playing in the league type of time?
I'll say probably by the end of 2K19 when we really hit our stride playing together. Because me and TJ was really on twos every day playing with each other. And we was going on like 30-game win streaks together.
Yeah, like no showers, yo. We was running inside in a stretch. Like you remember what Duke Dennis used to run? We used to run the exact same comp. We used to run the exact same comp. This junk was so cheesy.
Oh, so y'all legit. I was okay.
Because you remember that was when they used to have the inbound where you would like inbound and then like you could stand in between someone and get someone stuck.
Yeah.
While you on twos, we used to do that junk all day. All day.
Okay. So y'all was legit back then. All right, so let's talk ZBL this season. Y'all, you went first. You went first round, right, TJ, or second round?
I went first round.
Okay,
I went third, but then got traded back to Brandon. I think it was Sam picked me.
Okay, and then you went. What round did you go, Cody? I can't remember.
I went third round.
Third, okay. So did y'all know y'all both was going to end up on like the same team kind of thing, or?
Well, I mean, let's really break this down because you know the answer. So
let's talk about it.
Out there that don't know. All right, let's talk about it. So before the ZBL, I talked to Cody and I was like, "Yo, Cody," I was like, "Let's play one last season. Let's just play. We'll get Keyshawn. We'll play with Brandon, right? It'll be me, you, Brandon, Keyshawn, and if we can get Martin, we can get Martin. If not, we'll fill it with somebody else, right?" So me and Brandon comes up with this whole elaborate plan because, obviously Keyshawn wasn't gonna be able to fall. I wasn't gonna fall, and we knew certain people had back-to-back picks. no way we were going to get everybody we wanted. So Brandon came up with this elaborate plan in order to get me, Keyshawn, and Cody and himself on the same team, and it was set. And come to find out, Bryant was actually trying to get Keyshawn so he could trade Keyshawn to Ajante for Austin and Terrence. So Brandon heard that, and we were like, we already worked our workaround. We convinced Bryant not to get Keyshawn. We were gonna get Keyshawn anyways. So we in a group chat, me, Brandon, and Keyshawn, and he knows this. We say, "Yo, Ajante's trying to get you." We in the FaceTime call. We say, "Yo, Ajante's trying to get you," but we work something out. He was like, "Wait, Ajante's trying to get me?" He's like, "Hold up, I'll be right back," and then hung up the phone. He ain't say nothing for like an hour. And then he calls back. He's like, "Yo, I'm back. What happened?" I was like, I had already told Brandon the whole time Keyshawn hung up. I was like, "Bro, Keyshawn want to go to Ajante, bro." I was like, "We lost him, yo." So yeah, that's kind of how that happened, man. We had an idea. Keyshawn wanted to play with his point guard, I guess.
Okay, forget all that. Let me tell you what really happened. So, from my point of view,
include the part where you were snaking us and also going with Neil too. Include that.
Yeah, I'm gonna include it. I'm gonna break everything down. So, when it first started, I entered back into the season. They put out the draft order. Neil had like the second or first pick. I think he had the first pick. I can't remember.
No, Neil had those back-to-backs, I thought.
Oh yeah, okay. Neil's back-to-backs. Whole time I was probably about to fall to Neil. So I didn't care about where Brandon. No, Brandon. I don't think Brandon could have got you or something like that. But anyways, I was trying to slime Brandon out and get TJ because I played with TJ last season. I was gonna get him again. I didn't let him know this because I was like, "Yo, just steal him. Take that. I need that." So I was like, "Yo, Neil, go back to back. Give me TJ. We winning the whole thing." So the draft order changes when I forget who new entered the league, or they made Brian a captain or something like that. Brian becomes a captain, and he's like, "Yo, I might get you." Then Joker's on the side. He's like, "Yo, I'm thinking about getting you." Neil's still telling me like, "Yo, we can still run it." Brandon's telling me, "Yo, now I'm about to get you." So now Brandon and TJ put me in this group chat, right? Brandon and TJ put me in a group chat. They's like, "Yo, I don't know who you about to fall to. I'm trying to get you, yada, yada, yada." They give me all these names. Mind you, everybody is texting me on top of this. Then he was like, "Yo, Bull might make a trade for you, yada, yada, yada." So I just get on the phone with Bull. I'm like, "Yo, what you thinking? What we about to do? Or what's going on?" He telling me the plot. I'm like, "All right, bet." So since they telling me all this, I'm about to just go to you all the time because that's what it seemed like.
But here's the thing. We had come up with a plan to get you anyways. But once I knew you ain't want to play with us, we still got you, mind you. We still got you on the team, mind you. Once I knew what your plan was, I was like, "Nah, no."
I was ready to rock out, yo. I didn't care where I was going, but it is what it is.
It's like you did Saucy the other day in the runs, bro. Bullied him off the game.
I didn't bully him, yo. But all right, forget that. Since we got that out of the way, y'all team up. Beginning of the season, it's you, Martin. No, y'all didn't get Martin in the beginning of the season. Y'all had Terrence.
No, it was Terrence and
Robbie.
Yeah, y'all had you, Cody, Terrence, Robbie, and Brandon. What was your expectations with that roster? Well, how did y'all feel about that roster? Let's start there.
You want to start first? You want me to start first?
Nah, you got it.
All right. In the beginning, I was like, "All right, we got Terrence. It should be all right." It just was about figuring out where Robbie was gonna go.
Yeah.
But then later down the line, we did a couple practices. Wasn't working out the way we wanted. And before we were bad runs, bad hoops. It's a whole lot of. It was a lot because I started on back end, right, TJ? No, I was on center at first.
I think we tried every lineup.
Yeah, we was trying everything and nothing was working. We didn't win a single practice together.
Okay.
Like he's not lying. We probably played like 12 practice games and won 8 games, bro. Against bums, bro. It didn't matter.
Okay.
It didn't matter what it was.
Okay.
And like it was hard trying to find positions for Robbie to play because we had him at power forward,
Uh-huh.
but I think either Terrence was his lock or I was the lock. We tried everything, but nothing was working. So
Yeah,
that's how we
had
later.
you trying to play. We had you trying to play the lock, and Terrence was playing too.
Yeah. So that's how we got to later down before really the season, any game started. Terrence really requested a trade. He told me that he didn't request a trade, but the way he made it sound was requesting a trade. So me and TJ tell Brandon, hey.
Yeah, you go ahead. You good.
All right. So I was telling Brandon, go ahead, try to ship him out. If he don't want to play, go ahead, ship him out, see what we can get. Now the original plan was to try to go get Serge or Uzi.
Yeah.
Brian wasn't going for that. So we went for Martin. Which during the season, Martin has performed. I will say that.
We'll talk about the playoffs later. We'll talk about the playoffs later,
though. I mean, yeah, it's like I think Cody's being a little graceful with it. Those little bad runs, yo. Bad.
So who was selling in these
really
runs? Like,
bad.
was it just Robbie?
I think it was. Nah. I'm not gonna point fingers. I know what you're trying to get me to do. I'm not gonna do it.
No, I'm just asking questions.
I think, in all honesty, it just wasn't a good team. I don't think it was anybody specifically individually. I think it was just a bad team. So like Robbie and Terrence, they doing their thing at they own. I mean, what Rob's over there in the semifinals on their side. They just got done beating whatchamacallit, Orlando and them. And Terrence, we're playing against him right now, and it's a game 5. So I think it was just more so, people being in their positions. It wasn't really suited to be on that team, which we thought initially when we traded you. In all actuality, should we have kept you? Probably, but
yeah,
I think we're all happy with where we're at right now.
I feel you. All right, so Robbie gets traded for who'd y'all get in return for Robbie? I can't remember.
Caleb.
Okay, y'all got a y'all got Martin in return for Terrence. But did y'all get a forfeit win off that too?
Not for Terrence. We got the 2 off y'all.
Okay, yeah, you got 2.
None for. We didn't get none for Rob.
Okay, so y'all get Caleb and then y'all get Martin. How can y'all go into how those runs came right after that, or how the team felt right after y'all picked up those 2?
Well, we really ran this entire season probably like 2 or 3 practices. We really wasn't practicing, but I can say during the game we all really clicked. I mean, we had me on the log, Caleb as the back end, and we used the game against I think Sam as our really test game to see how we was gonna run our lineups and play, and we really meshed well against them. So we started scheduling Neil's team and Bryant's team. So that's why we started getting a groove during the regular season.
Okay. So were there like, I know this team is full of characters and stuff, and you got a bunch of personalities on this team. So were there any moments where it's like frustration started bubbling in the locker room? Because I know y'all started off like 8-4 for the whole season. Like, I know some games.
Not really. Because, I mean, during the regular season, we only lost 1 game at the end.
Okay.
I mean, we had the forfeits and all that, but we only lost 1 game at the end. So the regular season, we really we had no problems with each other or arguments going on.
Okay.
It was just like slight adjustments that we had to do.
All right. That's solid. We're going to get into playoffs later. We're going to get into the playoffs. But I want to get back into these trades. So Robbie and Terrence get traded, and then I get traded as well. Was it like a skill thing with Robbie and Terrence, or like it was just like y'all said? Was it like just
Yo, Cody, this is
Like a-
messy, yo.
No,
I-
I'm just asking I'm just asking the questions. Like,
Well,
Nah,
to,
because
to be completely real with you, with Terrence, he was the one who requested a trade. So we was
yeah,
like, all right, he doesn't want to be here. Let's ship him off. But with
yeah,
Robbie, we couldn't find nowhere where we really liked where Robbie was at. That's
okay,
why Robbie really got shipped off. It was
okay.
kind of like, all right, he's at his power forward. Maybe me or TJ's on center.
Mhm.
He's not coming down to help with the boards.
Okay.
Or he's at his 2 and he's cutting and Brandon doesn't want him to cut.
Mhm.
So it was
yeah,
just
I'll
it
say
was
to go
stuff
into
like
that.
that.
Yeah, people
Yeah,
not
I'll
fitting
say
in the
to go
right
into that.
positions.
Yeah, I mean, and I also feel like, I mean, obviously Brandon's running the 1, so Robbie can't run the 1.
Mhm.
Obviously, we had Terrence. We'd ideally like Terrence on the 2, but once we got rid of Terrence, we had Martin. Obviously, you'd ideally like Martin on the 2. So it's really Robbie had the choice of playing the 3 or the 4. Can't really have him on lock, so we really needed him to play back in, which is not his position.
Yeah, yeah.
So, which is why I think it's more so personnel. I wouldn't say it's skill. I mean, it's just we had
People
people
prefer
at that
positions.
position that we needed. Yeah, that we needed more.
Okay, yeah, that's all I was trying to boil it down to. Okay, cool. Did y'all feel like anybody was on chopping block next, or like y'all had y'all? So you, Brandon, and Cody were y'all core 3 kind of thing.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
think once we got Martin and Caleb, I think we were all pretty happy with that.
Okay. So now let's get into the playoffs. So there's a couple things y'all left the party open. It was a lot going on, like this playoff series that, especially the one y'all in now, it's 2-2 right now. It said there was issues with like the point guard and the lock. Like, can y'all elaborate on kind of what's going on there, or what kind of issues are going on, or if there's any issues at all?
I'll let you start this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it like this.
Mm-hmm.
I trust Brandon wholeheartedly. I've seen Brandon perform great.
Mm-hmm.
I trust him. That's my point guard, right?
Yeah,
I saw him beat y'all,
true. He
So
did.
I know what he's capable of. It's just a
Mhm.
little, I guess, a little frustrating when he isn't as aggressive as he needs to be. Because I want him to be aggressive. We all want him to be aggressive, right?
Mhm.
So I feel like going into this playoff series, obviously, Terrence and that team Petty, they're great. They're great players. But I feel like for us to have gone the entire season and only lost 1 game, and it was a game that we honestly just dropped, I feel like it's got more so to do with us than them, if that makes sense. I feel like we losing the games instead of, them beating us at our best.
Yeah.
So with that being said, I think I wouldn't say there's any frustrations because I don't think there's it's more so just communication in the locker room. Obviously, if you lose in a game, I mean, it's going to seem like it's
Yeah, it's full of
frustration.
emotions.
But at the end of the day, we've already played a whole season with each other. I know Brandon, that's my boy. Martin, that's these are all of our people. The only one we're really not really close with is Caleb. So, I mean,
Mhm.
from an outside perspective looking in, it may seem like frustration. Oh, we fighting. At the end of the day, we all boys, so it's like we can be a little more blunt with the things we say, the way we say things, and it may come across in a different perspective. But I mean, I love our team. We ain't even played the last game of our series yet, and we in the finals. I'm not tripping on it.
Okay. Very PR answer. So like, I meant to talk on this as well. Y'all got Caleb. I forgot to mention that with the trade talks. Y'all trade Robbie for Caleb on Bryant's team. Can you elaborate on kind of what he adds to the team, or what he does for
Well,
y'all in Miami?
he's really the back end. He's really
bad.
helping me out. So, me and Caleb got to a level where we're communicating every play. I
Mhm.
tell him what he wants me to do, he does it. And he's stepped up. I know you're on your tier list, he's kind of low, but Caleb's been performing. I will say
Yeah.
that. He's been coming in, performing every game.
Yeah, to
Okay.
add to that, I'll say his rebounding, when he's on that build that can rebound, that adds a whole different thing. Like I'll say this in regards to our playoff series that we've had so far. The games that we lost, was when Caleb was on that on his more offensive build. But the last game that we won is when Caleb is on that rebounding build. And if you go look at the rebounding stats from that
Yeah,
game,
Nail was going
the last
crazy on the
game that we
boards.
played that we won, yeah, like he's really good on the boards.
No, I said Neil
and
was going
especially as
crazy.
a back end.
Yeah,
You
that
said
was the
Neil?
game before.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
no. When he
Yeah.
wasn't, when Caleb wasn't on that build, it was a little tight because I'm having to contend with Petty, coming down from corner, and Petty's already in the paint, and then so on and so forth. So, now Caleb brings a lot to the team, and then when him and Cody are actually able to play on the pick and roll with each other, I think that's a good spot for us to be in. The only difference is when we're playing Yote and them, they're kind of taking either Caleb out to play or they're taking Cody out to play. So like our two better defenders aren't able to play on ball because they have two separate ball handlers. So that's kind of what we're contending with right now.
So let's elaborate on that, because now once you take Cody and Caleb out to play, it's Yote and Martin now. How's that matchup been going? I've seen there's been a couple issues with Yote and Martin. So,
well, with Martin, first off with you, he gave y'all more feel for Yote. So Yote's trying to go at Martin. Yote has motivation to cook Martin. Yeah. But I'm on Terrence. I'm guarding the best player. I have to guard Terrence. So that's why that first game Yote had 30.
Yeah.
So we changed up some things. We talked. Put me on Yote, put Martin on Terrence, and Martin performed on Terrence. I will say that Martin did step up after our argument, because I will say I was tied after that second loss.
Yeah,
I said that was the game we shouldn't have lost, but Martin stepped up. We played good. We played well.
Okay. So you mentioned you was a little hot. Was there any players that didn't respond well to criticism? Because I'm pretty sure it wasn't just Martin kind of receiving some heat. It was a team locker room kind of thing.
It was a whole team thing. Yeah.
Okay. So nobody kind of didn't respond well, or
we all took in what everyone else was saying, and we adjusted. It was an argument, but we all adjusted. We all listened to each other and adjusted.
Okay.
We were saying what we could have done, what we should have done.
Hey, look, man. Shaq punched Kobe. They want a ring. Yeah, we ain't punching nobody, but sometimes you gotta get. We all want to win. I think we all recognize that.
It's no communication. So now Game 5 is coming soon. What do we expect with Game 5 in this playoff series?
We gotta come out running. That's how we're gonna win it. We gotta come out running and gunning.
Okay, I like that. All right, so let's talk. Let's get off that a little bit right now. Let's talk rings and legacy. So Cody got 1 ring, TJ you got 2. How do y'all feel when y'all got those rings, and what y'all think about this season and y'all and what y'all can do?
Well, that first ring we got, I feel like that was the greatest team we ever assembled. I mean, it was all of us. We all played with each other for years. We all came in together. We went out, got that first ring. That was a great team.
That was a great team. I played against that team.
Yeah. Now I can't speak for no more because I ain't got no more rings. So I'll let TJ handle his others.
I mean, everybody knows my feelings towards that first ring. And the ring that was supposed to be after that, obviously, that first season, we won with Terrence. I was cap. I ended up trading Terrence because your team was all like, oh, TJ got to have Terrence on his team. He can't do no without Terrence on his team. Hold up. Your team. That was your team.
Who won the team?
So I traded. It was you.
I didn't say nothing.
Sat. It was Sat, Jonte, and Chris. Y'all was all saying that. Y'all was all saying I got carried to my chip. That's what y'all said. So I was
I barely talked in that Discord, yo. That one was me. That was my first season. The only person I came at.
It was your team. I'll say it's your team.
The only person I came at was that center, yo. I don't know who he was.
Talking about G.
Yeah. I still got smoke with him to this day. So if you can get him on the sticks, yo, tell him I want the ones.
Yo, he's gone, bro. Rest in peace.
Oh, he died?
No.
I was like, chill. All right, man. Shout out him. Yo.
But like TJ was saying, that season after that, we was undefeated. No, it was who? Me, TJ.
It was G. Yeah, it was us, Chris and Carson.
Yeah, and we was
And
undefeated. You know,
yeah,
we had
7-0.
just beat Chow, and then we
Y'all
you know
played
we got
Austin in the
our entire
finals.
team got this. No, that
You
was the
said what,
season
Cody?
before that.
Oh,
I was
second
talking
season.
about
I didn't
with
play with
Chris on
them.
our team. Yeah, but yeah, our teammate got suspended for 4 games, and we was undefeated. And we was like, nah, we're not doing this.
Yeah.
So we all dropped. I think that would have been another chip team. I mean, just-
it definitely was. It definitely was. But you know, people feelings get hurt. So, you know, you got to keep pushing. But yeah, no, I mean that first ring, that first chip. Looking back on it now, should I have traded Terrence? No, but I had something to prove.
Mhm.
I felt like I proved it. And yeah, and so like obviously the chip that I got last for you and Neil, that was a fun team. That was definitely that was a
Team
fun
was
team. A lot of
terrible.
trolls. Nah, I'm gonna be I don't know how we won, but we did. Because I ain't gonna lie. Everybody like the only play call we had was yo Keyshawn cut. That was it. I didn't know what I was doing last 2K. Like I'm be so serious. I was just spamming stuff and hoping it worked half the time. Yeah, no, I mean, I've only played 2 seasons all the way through. I've got 2 chips in my mind. I'm 2 for 2. Hopefully this year make it 3 for 3. Obviously, y'all got a formidable team. Once we do make it to the finals, you know, because y'all got to run them 3 ball handlers, all that gay stuff. But you know,
yeah, I think I've
it
only
is
made
it
it
is what
through
it is.
three seasons too. I want to say most seasons that I've dropped. So
Yeah, I
when
want
y'all won the
so,
chip, when y'all won the chip, that's the season I dropped.
Yeah, I got
My
a
team that
question
made
about
it to
that.
the finals. Yeah,
Like people still to this day bring up that you just quit the league. Why do you just quit? Like what goes what goes into that?
I
Like, why
mean,
do you just quit?
sometimes it be the team. Sometimes it just be like the season's getting drug out, and I'm like, I'm not gonna keep playing this game. It kind of depends. It depends at the moment. Because I mean, this season I've stuck it out, but you know, I'm playing with people that I'm super close to, so you know, they're not gonna let me drop.
Yeah.
Hey, trust me, he still be trying to drop. So like, don't think that means anything. He still be trying to leave.
I'm weak.
So
All right.
I mean,
You know where I stay. So
yeah.
So y'all got game 5 coming up. Does this feel like a statement game? But since y'all haven't lost, really since y'all meant to, if y'all go to the finals, well, especially you, TJ. I know Cody's played 3 seasons if he doesn't drop, but he played a couple seasons. If y'all lose game 5, does that mean anything to your legacy or y'all in the ZBL or?
It's my last season, so
I mean,
I'd
my
like to end it with a chip.
Mhm.
my legacy's already been ruined. I've been considered a quitter. So, hey man,
Okay.
He basically Antonio Brown. He retired crash out. That's why he be quitting on people, yo. It's better than him just letting loose. So
there's like
I will say that has also been some reason why I'd be like, I'm not finna, because I'm not. I'll say something, you know, it might not get, you know, try to help. Nothing gets changed. I'd be like, yeah, I'm not doing this.
okay.
I
I
mean,
feel you. So like
good
y'all
answer.
y'all say like
My bad.
ZBL is like not good or full, like it doesn't have good comp in there. So y'all are now on this team that got a bunch of people y'all know. What does that mean to y'all if y'all lose?
Now I wouldn't say that is more so like, all right, here's my opinion on it, right?
Mhm.
There's a handful of people, maybe not even a handful, probably about 3 or 4 people in the and I'll say a handful. There's a handful of people, like one hand.
Mhm.
Yeah, I actually consider good 2K players in this league.
Can you
All right,
name
now
them?
I'll say comp. I'll say comp.
Can you name
I'll
them
say comp
or no?
players. Yeah, we'll go myself. Actually, no, we won't include me. I'll leave myself out of this. I'll say God, Keyshawn,
Glaze me.
Ajante, Ty,
Mhm.
Terrence.
Uzi.
Actually, I'll say 6. Uzi and I'm not gonna lie, Austin. I used to think Austin was just a rim runner. I'm gonna be so serious. Look, I've said it. A million times over. I've said it. But I think Austin, I'll be so serious. Austin is like like prior to obvious previous 2Ks, he's a lot better than this 2K, and I'll give him that. So I'm gonna say 6 people. I'm gonna say I got Austin, Austin, Ajante,
7
Ty,
Surge.
Keyshawn. Oh yeah, Serge shooting. My bad. I'll say
Yeah.
7. So with that being said, that's comp. Like there are plenty of good 2K players. Like Petty's good. So I mean, from what I'm looking at on the team we're playing against, I mean, I think it's more so the way that they run their offense. I'm not gonna sit here and say that we, shouldn't lose to them because I think we're better than them. I think at each individual position, I think we're better, but I think it's the scheme they run. I don't know if that makes much sense. It's kind of like our weakness, so to speak, because we got one person on lock, right? So I mean, if we lose to them, I'm not gonna say like it means anything to me. I mean, it does. I want to win, but I'm not gonna sit here and say, you know, oh, we shouldn't have lost to them because they've got one person I consider competent, another person I consider good. So I mean, they've got some good pieces on their team. It's just a matter of us actually putting everything that we talked about into a game.
All right, cool. I like that. So let's get
My
back
bad,
into
that
these.
was a lot. Yeah,
No, you good, you good. So I'm gonna get back into Miami. So on this Miami team, is there someone on Miami that gets more credit than they deserve?
nah.
Not
No?
really. I mean, people, I guess I don't really view it like this, but some people might say, "Oh, Brandon," but Brandon's playing his role. I will say that he's doing great for what he's. People might try to say Brandon's doing all this or someone else doing all this.
Yeah.
Brandon's doing great in the team he has.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I
be
know
so
he's not.
serious. I don't get the Brandon hate.
Yeah,
Like if
I
we
had him
look
high
at
on
where
my
Brandon,
list.
if we look at where Brandon was at last 2K
Yeah,
versus where he's at right
he's improved
now,
a lot.
like he
Yeah.
is way better. And it's dude, that wasn't even a year ago, bro. Like obviously it's 2K. Obviously you controlling the junk with your thumbs. It don't take that much. But I
Yeah.
mean, just in terms of everything, I mean, bro, it's like his actual first 2K playing point guard, and everyone over here saying, "Oh, he overrated. Oh, he'll get this more than this." Like, no, like Brandon does everything he
People
needs to do
saying
for us.
Yeah.
people saying he got better vision than Brandon. Brandon's
Are you talking about
doing.
Orlando?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. That dude you had on the pod the other day, that I clicked on that junk and I saw blasphemy immediately. I ain't even get 10 seconds in the video and I'm like,
I mean, because all the games we played, we never thought, hey, let's move Brandon off a guard. That's never crossed our mind. I mean, we trust him entirely as the point guard.
Yeah, I think Brandon improved tremendously since last year when I was playing with him. And we won a ring with him, so like I didn't trust him at point guard this year. I would never pick him up.
Jonte was on his account.
No, he wasn't on his account, yo. Yeah.
Brandon was cooking that series, man. I can't lie. Like,
yeah, I don't know how he did it.
He was.
Okay, so all right, let's back to your team. Who do you think needs to step it up the most in Game 5? Like, who do you think needs to really show up Game 5 for y'all in order to win?
I really say myself, just taking whoever I'm on, either Terrence or Yote, just taking them out of the game entirely. I think me doing that.
Too.
Yeah.
That's some good teammates.
I'm gonna say myself too, yo. I mean, that one game we lost to them, I forgot I shot really. I mean, I went 10 for 16, but at the end of the day, I'm missing bunnies in the paint as the center because I'm going up with my stick and not my square button. That's me. If he hit me open on a slip, I can't be missing bunnies. That has to be a guaranteed bucket that has to go in.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm gonna say myself.
So Miami loses. Who do you think is to blame for if they lose? If y'all lose, or do you not blame anybody?
1 through 5. 1 through 5.
Team game.
Win as a team, lose as a team.
Okay. All right, let's get into some
unless we play and it's just bad now. Then I might do some of that, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I think we pull through.
Okay. All right, let's talk about some other teams. So there's a couple teams in the playoffs. What's one playoff team that doesn't want to see Miami at all? Like it's free smoke, easy dub. Like y'all don't want to see us type of time. Or is there no team like that?
This left in the playoffs?
No, any team that was in the playoffs. Or it could be any
I don't.
team.
Well,
Any team that has only one ball handler,
yeah.
they don't want to smoke. Because I'm gonna be so serious. I when I say this, I mean it. Like when I say this, I really mean it. I think Cody and Caleb on the back end are as good as like I think that's like it's a good matchup for us on defense. I love that.
Okay. Okay.
But
I like that.
when you
Yeah,
got
that's your
two ball
teammates.
handlers and it's taking it when you got two ball handlers, I know that Caleb hate. I know you hate Caleb, all right?
I
So
don't hate
look,
Caleb. I'm chilling, yo.
look, I know the Patrick Beverly comp, yo. He not Patrick Beverly, man. Look, I think that I'm not going down anybody, man. I think everybody's good in their own rights. I just think, some people are better than others.
Okay.
So I'm
All
not
right.
going down any other team. But I mean, I
That's
think
solid.
they're better people, but I'm not going down nobody.
So let's talk on that. You said you think there's better people. Who in this league you think talks the most but hasn't proven anything? Like, don't have nothing to back it up, just be talking, yo, and just hasn't done anything at all. Or is it can't be nobody. Or nobody just really just does that.
I got some. Yo, I don't know if I want
Go
to be
ahead, say
messy,
it.
bro.
Go ahead, say it, yo.
I wouldn't say have done nothing, but I feel like I'm not gonna say have done nothing because there's plenty of people in this league that got hardware, right? But like
Yeah.
you got hardware and you the fourth or fifth best person on the team, it don't mean nothing to me.
Me?
No, I'm not talking
Oh.
about you. Damn. Hold
I
on.
thought you said me.
Saying it like you're not.
No,
Saying it
I
like
said
you're
if
the
you, I
third
said,
option.
yeah, I'm saying, no. I'm saying if you're like the fourth or fifth best person on the team
Yeah. So who you talking about?
and you
Like,
got
can you put a
hardware,
name?
all right. I think he's a lot better this 2K, but in prior 2Ks, I don't think he was that good. But I'm gonna start off with I got a lot of respect for his game now. I'm not gonna down him though.
You gonna say
And I
Johnny?
feel like I'm downing people by doing that. No, heck no. I like
Oh.
Johnny.
I think
Nah,
Johnny's
'cause I don't.
improved from years of the past, though. Like very
Yeah,
much
no.
improved.
I like playing with
I
Johnny.
like
Even
that
when
glaze.
we were playing with him on his back end, what was that? Air fives runs yesterday. He was pretty solid. So,
Okay, so
nah, I wasn't gonna say Johnny. But here's the thing: you said people who talk a lot. I don't feel like Johnny talks unless someone says something to him.
he doesn't. He don't start nothing.
I feel like there are a lot of people who insert themselves into conversations that nobody was saying nothing. So, like, for example, I'm gonna say Chris, man. I love Chris. That's my dog.
Whoa.
But he do talk a lot. A lot. I'm gonna say Orlando just because I mean this is rookie season. He already out here saying Brandon, Brandon Buns basically.
Yeah, Brandon got a ring.
Yeah, Brandon got a ring, man. That's all I can really say. There's only two people I've really seen talk. I mean, Ajante talks when he gets added at. I mean, me and him used to have our little But I mean, he got hardware. So I mean, he backs up what he says. So I mean, you can't really say nothing about it, And I would say a lot of other people in the chat really talk. It's really only two people, unless you consider Martin talking to somebody. But I mean, it's Martin, so
Yeah.
he always
what about
talks
you,
no matter
Cody?
the situation.
I kind of say the same thing. I mean, Chris does talk at people a lot, and he has improved from what he in the past. He's a good big, but I mean, when he's talking at certain people and are saying with Orlando, it's like, all right, Chris does have a ring, but I mean, on the team that he was, Chris was like the second option, but on a better team, Chris is taking a back seat really. But Orlando, I mean, like how we was talking, when we played them, they moved him off point guard. Yeah, he had 17 and 17, but straight.
Yeah, I mean,
twos.
yeah,
We run-
no
we
facts.
run-
Literally what we said was, because I think Cody, you were checking him. The entire thing we said was, yo,
I
let him
was just saying
pass
it.
because he can't let him pass because he can't score, and that's it.
Yeah,
I mean,
and I was
at the end of the
I was
day,
letting
everyone
him-
else can. Yeah, everyone else. I
we just
mean,
let him run. I mean,
yeah. I mean, if he calls a backdoor here and there, you taking twos, we taking threes. It is what it is. At the end of the day, I trust us taking our twos over you calling a backdoor every 2 seconds. That's the part that I didn't really understand when he was like, Brandon only got 1 or 2 play calls, but then his teammate hopped on the pod with you the last episode and said he only got 1 or 2 play calls. So I mean, what's the real deal here?
And I
So
know the argument would be we're 1-1 against them, but that second game we was kind of out of it.
the
We wasn't
second, bro,
taking it. We wasn't taking it
bro.
serious.
We was trolling. I shot
And
7 for
I mean,
16 on my center, bro. We was
and we
trolling, bro.
and we lost that. I mean, there's no excuse. Yeah, they beat us, but I mean, it happened.
Hey,
I
I
mean,
like that. All right, let's get in. Well, I got one more question. Is there a player in the league you think living off reputation instead of production, or no? Nobody really does that.
Reputation instead of production.
Somebody is
can I
like,
say
yo,
myself?
I mean, if
You
you
said
want to,
what?
that's your answer.
Hey,
If you
man,
want to.
I say myself. I mean, but I mean, I feel like I take the league half seriously most of the time. But I mean, 9 times out of 10, I'm still taking myself over most of the people in the league. I mean, you got guys just hopping on the game playing every day,
Yeah.
and I hop on occasionally, and I'm still playing better than some of these guys. I mean, it's certain guys that let people know. All right, I'm gonna pick Cody before I pick him. I mean,
Like,
because
can you
I'm
name some
going
names?
ooh,
Any,
spicy.
any names to that? Like, oh no,
I
you
mean,
don't have any names. It's just a general thing.
Yo, I'm gonna say this. When Cody is actually playing 2K and on a center and knows his jump shot, and he's actually locked in on 2K, like he actually cares about 2K, Cody's the best center in the league. That is my opinion. If someone else feels like the best center, then so on, so be it. But that's me. That's me saying that.
Okay.
I think it's hard for me to be locked in because I feel like I don't have to take it seriously and we'll go by. That's kind of the point where I'm at. And also as, 2K, the cycle of the game, I start caring less and less. Like the first week I was on the game every day. I was the top rep,
Yeah, you was
one
going
of the top
crazy.
reps. Yeah. So it's like for me, when I get to a certain point, it's like I feel like I don't care. You're not as good as me if I'm trying. That's how I view a lot of people. I mean,
I feel that. All right, cool. Last couple questions. Series tied 2-2. Who got the most pressure right now? If you had to narrow down to one person, who got the most pressure?
Yo,
yeah. I say Yote has
Yo.
to make the right read. I mean, because we're gonna throw a bunch of different looks at him, and he's gonna have to make the right read.
If this comes out before that, it's all on you.
This
Nobody else.
gotta
It's
come
all
on
on
now.
you. It's all on you. All right. Before the game, it's all on you, and it's gonna have to be all on you. It's
Okay.
gonna have to be.
I want to ask y'all too. Has anybody showed any like panic in the series, or I heard the parties? So has anyone been panicking in these series?
I wouldn't say panic. I was the main vocal one after we lost that second game. I was saying defense is gonna have to get better right now. There's no reason why we have Yote going crazy the way he did, and there's no one that was able to stop him because I was guarding Terrence. So and I was how they played it. They took me out the game and took me and Caleb out of the game. So, but I mean, and I can say that's not the game after that. Martin, he stepped up. He played great defense. He stepped up. So I mean, Martin, when he's on, he's on. You can't take advantage of Martin when he's on.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the same thing. I mean, I wouldn't say it was panic, but obviously it's frustration. It's a team we swept in the regular season. We know we're supposed to do. Why we ain't doing it? Why we ain't doing it? So it's not panic. We know we can win. There's one game at the end of the day. We all playing on PlayStation controllers. I mean, I know his ends plugged up. I mean, come on. We swept them in the regular season. Playoffs now, we dropped 2 games. I mean, it's just a matter of us doing what we're supposed to do. I mean, if we don't do what we're supposed to do, then that's on us.
Yep.
Ooh, all right. Final question. Game 5. 10 seconds left. Who taking the last shot?
Brandon.
The PG.
All right, cool, man. That's all the questions I had, yo. Like this. Any questions?
Yeah,
or...
nah, I got some questions now, yo.
Yeah,
Hey,
go
look,
ahead.
it's my joint now. All right. Now I'm just trolling. I don't got nothing. But wait,
Nah,
I'm trying to think. Do I got any questions? All right, let me ask you this.
Yeah, what's up?
I do got a question. You feel like if the trade was never made, right? You stayed on the team. It was me, you, Cody, Keyshawn, Cody, and yourself, right? And Brandon.
Yeah, who the fifth?
Who would our fifth have been? Let's just say it was Rob.
Probably
Let's just say we
Robbie.
had Rob.
Yeah.
Let's just say we had Rob, yo. So it's, Brandon running point, me running center, you running back end, Cody running lock, Rob running the 2. Do you feel like you would have been in a position to get another chip or no? Honestly, no lie. No, just because me and Cody here, don't say yes.
No.
Do you feel like you would have been in another position to get a ring?
Yeah. Because then...
Do you feel like...
Go
ahead.
Nah, I was going to break it down, but go ahead.
No. I'm saying, like, do you... Like, obviously everybody in the league has known who the top 2 teams are for the most part.
Yeah.
Like, majority of people know. Now, not disrespecting anybody, but obviously there are some teams that have been better than other teams. That's just a fact, right? So do you feel like that team would have been able to compete against the team you're on now, but with Terrence instead of you?
Definitely.
Do you feel like that would have been a series?
I feel like the whole would have been Brandon and Robbie on defense. Of course, Brandon can't guard a backdoor cut. We all know this. But
chill.
But I feel like I make up for that because if I'm playing the PNR, I could back up a little bit and play that cut for him. Same thing with Robbie. Robbie can't guard a backdoor cut. They just call him backdoor cuts as endless steals for me. So the only problem I would have had was Robbie because I haven't played with Robbie and me and Robbie just don't be on the same page. So just haven't played with him. So I just have to play with him, see how he play. But I definitely feel like we're competitive because you're big, you pretty good at big. Cody a good lock. Brandon got the quick side down.
The best.
Yeah, he's a very good lock. Let's say like I don't have problem.
No. You said I'm a pretty good big. I said the best.
You're not on my team, so I'm not going to say that.
Let's be subjective here. I'll be subjective. Brandon knows this. I value Brandon as a point guard, but obviously I'm gonna say Ajante's the best point guard in the league. That's just subjective. So I mean, just because someone on your team don't mean.
I feel like with the big, it's just chemistry at that point. So
I agree.
You with a certain guard, it's just chemistry. So I don't know. That I'm not on the team with you and Brandon, so I don't know the chemistry. So on my team, of course, I'm gonna say Johnny's the best.
I'll say this. I know we in a ZBL podcast right now.
Yeah.
But it's you can definitely see like the difference between, Johnny and Ajante running a pick and roll versus that center y'all got in the other league. Like,
yeah, it's different.
I'll say Johnny and Ajante's pick and roll in this league is like substantially better. Yeah, it's substantially better than obviously that big y'all got in the other league.
Yeah, Ninja.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I think that's a good take. No. He is.
It's like Ninja makes up on the other end. So I feel like if it's just like I said, it's just the communication and the feel for each other. So I feel like you and Brandon got it down, but if you were to play with a different guard, it'll be different, extremely different. And you'll actually
when we was running fives with Austin yesterday, it was a little different. Like I don't know what he wanted. So I agree with that. It's a good take.
See,
I'm trying to bait you into something, but it ain't working.
You can't bait me, yo. Like, come on, yo. But I feel like we would have been straight.
Leads me to my question. Who do you think is winning this game 5 between us?
I think it all depends on what Caleb and Martin y'all get.
Nah, we need to. Okay.
So like it all depends on it all depends on if Caleb and Martin show up. I feel like Caleb wants to score a lot more than just focus on the defensive end. And I feel like Martin he gets in his feelings. So like if you tell Martin to do something, he might get in his feelings and then just throw off his whole game. So if he's locked in, if he locks in and does that, and then Brandon at the same time, he just plays his game. I feel like Brandon, it's too much in his ear. He starts getting thrown off, and then his whole game is just thrown off. So if them 3 people can lock in and just play their game and just play how they want to play. Caleb just focus on the defensive end. Martin just same thing with Martin. Martin just locks on the defensive end and just spots up. If Martin just spots up, that's when I feel like he's his best. He just spots up and listens to his point guard.
Martin a dog.
Yeah, Martin not
Martin a
bad.
dog.
Cause like Martin, he can change the whole game. So like I call him a double-edged sword. So like if he's bad, he's bad. If he's good, he's really good. That's the only version of Martin you get. So if you're getting that bad version of Martin, you're going to lose. If you're getting the good version, you're going to win. Same thing with Caleb. If you're getting the bad, you're getting the super bad. And then Neil has been killing them on the boards and all that other stuff. You can't let Neil do that. It's Neil. No offense to Neil, but he plays the same every year. So I got y'all depending on people. The first quarter will tell everything I need to know. So
I bet. Right.
I got y'all. If all the locked in, I got y'all.
Hopefully we can prove you right. Hopefully we can prove you right. We will prove you right. I'm not gonna say hopefully. What am I talking about? He's me. we gonna see y'all in the finals, bro. Y'all get Uzi and them. Bro, look, I'll say this. Hey, look, I will say this. I will say this right now.
I'm ready for that matchup.
Look, listen to this. That man Uzi, bro.
Yeah, he been killing.
Oh my,
he been killing. I'm ready.
That
I'm looking forward to the matchup.
Dog. That is a dog. I'm super interested to see how y'all guard him. Because he's been on a tear recently. Like not even talking about like I'm just talking about in
killing
normal runs, bro. He's been that no glade is tough.
Yeah, he's been killing. He been in the like Uzi from last year to now has improved extremely. So like I'm excited to guard him. So I'm ready. I'm ready for that matchup because I know the holes on that team. So
yeah, y'all got. I mean, y'all got that Surge on that team too. So I mean, they got Surge playing lock, right? Uzi playing back end, right?
Who do you think is the weakest link on that team? That y'all feel like it's gonna make the mistakes for y'all?
I think it's Brian and Robbie. So like, thing with Brian, you just gotta get in his head. You get in Brian's head, it's gonna make Robbie crash out. It's a trickle effect.
Surge well, here's the thing. I think Robbie. I don't know because I feel like I'm not gonna say. I don't know. I feel like with the way they scheme up. I feel like with the way they scheme up their offense, I feel like it puts everybody in a position where they need to be. Because like Robbie's on point, but he's not really running.
Yeah,
point.
That's what I'm saying. He's not running point guard. But I know it's going to take Robbie out the game, so I don't have to worry about Robbie. Now it's just Uzi and Serge I have to worry about. And Serge, he doesn't dribble much. It's just the wrap up or the cut. So if we get that out the way, it's just Uzi. It's just literally just me and Ty versus Uzi. So we do that, good money. But we got other plans for him, so I ain't gonna say too much because we ain't played it. We ain't played the whole scheme. I gotta break this thing down to a science. So like,
I already know. I already told them what y'all running. I told them what y'all running. I said they run it as they gonna run that 3-2 blitz. That's what they gonna do. They gonna run a 3-2 blitz.
So we're gonna put Uzi in some pressure. So the pressure make diamonds. So we'll see how he go out. So I'm looking forward to that series. So we'll see how it goes.
You think he scrapes a game out?
Who, Uzi?
Man, freaking Uzi in 3.
Hey, go ahead. I love it. I want a good game. I want a good series. So we'll see.
I'm trolling. I think I do think it's gonna be. I think it's a good series. There's a lot of good players in that series. Yeah. I'll be honest. Y'all just got a team 1 through 5, bro. Like
we have too many people that can, because everybody can spot up, everybody can shoot. It's not really a lot of holes. Pause. So.
There's no holes, yo. Just flat.
It's like a lot. It's
nothing, bro.
This is probably the best team I've been a part of. I ain't gonna lie.
It's a tough team, bro. I didn't. Here's the thing. Regardless if I would have traded you or not,
that would have been a hard team to play.
Still would have had Terrence, bro.
Yeah, it's still a hard team. So
I mean, at the end of the day.
Nah, I ain't gonna, because of my team.
Be messy. You asking us a messy question. Be messy.
No. I like the matchup against him because I know how he plays. So,
I can see that.
Yeah, it's just it's because I've beaten him before.
You saying you got him downloaded? Like you got
like same thing with me, but I'm not a point guard, so it's different for me because I just spot.
I mean, I understand that because that's how I think. I can speak for myself. Not sure for TJ. That's how I feel when we play Terrence. Me, us, and Terrence have been playing for years. I feel like Terrence knows how I'm gonna guard him, but he also knows that I know how he's gonna try to break me down.
I like that. I like that. I like that little segment. That was a smooth little segment. Cool. Y'all got any other questions or anything else y'all want to say?
I don't think so, man.
Yeah, man.
I think that's about it. I hope for
Miami
this
in 3.
series, if anyone's feelings hurt off of this, some tissue in the bathroom, I'm sure. If you don't got no tissue in the bathroom, go to Walmart.
All right, yo. Appreciate y'all for coming, man.
Aight.
Hope y'all close this out, man. I want to see y'all in the finals. We still gotta handle business.
We'll try,
but
man.
I want to see y'all team in the finals and see what y'all do. But appreciate y'all
Be a
for
good
coming,
one.
man. Hope you have a good night, man.
Yeah.
I catch y'all.